Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. First of all, I want to start by thanking you all so much for 40,000 subscribers. I could have never dreamt it. This is beyond my expectations. Thanks to all of you, I was able to quit my student job at an amusement park, which I didn't really like, and you all boosted my confidence a lot. So thanks for giving me the opportunity to grow, telling me where I can do better, and helping me evolve into the person I am today. Let's get into the questions. I decided to sort the questions on their theme so it would be easier for you to follow. So why not start with the questions from my colleagues and friends, the other YouTubers. Murdy Twirly asks, why hair curlers? It started kind of as a joke, and then it kind of got my trademark, so I kept them. I changed my outfit in the beginning a lot, but now I just kept the hair curlers, so that's why I have the hair curlers. Nezzy asks, why were you such a horrible boyfriend? Well, Nezzy, you cheated on me, so it was your fault. Pita Bread Boy asks me, why did you leave me in the booster seat when you went to Universal Studios? Well, Pita, I had to pay a lot for you to come into the park and you wouldn't be able to ride any rides because you're too tiny. So I just left you in the car for the day. I hope you had fun there. Canadian Psycho asks, why is the P capital? Well, the P is capital because P is the first letter of my last name, so I thought it would be logical to make it a capital P. Katori asks, how do you like your eggs? I like my eggs mirrored, but I also like them scrambled. It's the Moonlight Star Plays Roblox, Dreaming Cloud, Ezodrogandi, if I pronounced that correctly, YouTube MClick, Catty Roblox, Micromatic, Jasmine, Rio Boost Plays Roblox, oh my god, Sarah Biet Cower, Shanika Speedbuilds and Gameplays, Game for Life, Weird Lomzy all asked me, will you do a face reveal? Are you ready? Here it is. My eyes aren't usually that bright, but I was facing direct sunlight for the sake of the picture. AdventureCraft, Xblocks, Kiki C, The Real Ones 36, Dreamer Girl, Happy Minion, Carson Plays Roblox, Sudida asked me, why don't you do a face cam? Well, I'm very insecure, especially when it comes to recording my own face. I once did a face reveal with a video at 100 subscribers, but I took that one down because I just got so insecure about my face being on YouTube. So maybe in the future I hope to be able to overcome that fear of doing face cams, and I hope that'll be soon. So yes, I am planning on doing face cams in the future. Oh Snap Roblox, Crystal Kitty, Boogie Coats 1, Dead MC Plays Roblox, Cassie the Weirdo asked me, is it hard for you to have so many people that watch you, or is it hard to start a YouTube channel, and do you sometimes feel overwhelmed building for us? Well, I really love how you guys have so much input in my channel, and I'm very open to new suggestions, so if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comment box. But I never expected to have like this following and still be appreciated. I made some mistakes, of course. I cursed in some of my videos and I didn't cut that out, so some people kind of got into that, but most people are really enjoyable. The thing I hate about YouTube the most though is the political correctness of some people. I'm not saying everyone is like that, but I said in a video once that pink is a color for like you can use it for a girls' party, and immediately I was sexist and I didn't mean it in that way. Then in another video I asked Azria, do you still love me? And it was a joke and people started calling me names. So that's kind of like the thing that I need to keep in mind, not to say too much, because some people just look for things they can hate on and then they hate on that, and then other people jump on that as well. Sometimes it's hard for me to like know what I can say and know what I cannot say, but I really appreciate your input. Big Shaq asks me, if you could meet any celebrity through Roblox, who would it be? It doesn't have to be a Roblox YouTuber. Well, I really like DanTDM. He seems really kind and really genuine, so I would like to meet him. And then I also really like Alex. I know they're both Roblox YouTubers. Well, DanTDM basically quit Roblox, but they both seem really nice and I really like to watch them. I also really like to watch iJustine, so iJustine, I would love to meet her. And if I'm dreaming anyways, I would like to meet Graveyard Girl as well. The Furry Gamer YouTube, My Panda World, Shepherd Mucky, Rosie the Foxy, Mickey J, Lily Ash asked me, Where do you get your ideas for your videos? Well, I usually just get an idea in my head. I have a little sketchbook and I draw in that little book. So I draw my ideas out before I make them, so I don't have to remove all the walls when I start building, because I used to do that and people got kind of mad at me, which is understandable, of course, because when you're building it and then I start removing half the building, that's not quite as fun. So I start drawing out every idea I have in my head. And if I really need inspiration, I go to Pinterest and I just look at something like modern house, urban house, modern interior, concrete house, whatever I'm into building at that moment. So I hope that helps you out. Clarice, French Bulldog, MCJ Girl, Aviax, Gamer UM, 23's Amanda all asked me, is the intro in your videos you? Why are there pictures in your intro? Yes, my intro is me, and I have been wanting to change it for about a year now. I just don't know what I want to change it to. I have such a hard decision making to do. Someone made the intro for me, which is really kind, but I've been wanting to change it for a little while now because those pictures are really old and I'm kind of getting to the point where I get bored of my intro. So I want a new intro. I just don't know what I want to be in it. Eaton Gregson, I Moonlight, Phoenix Master asked me, where does the name Bram P come from? Well, Bram is my first name. It's pronounced as Bram in Dutch. And the P is just the first letter of my last name. I was supposed to find a good name, but I already had about 6,000 subscribers. And I still didn't find a name yet, so I just kept it Bram P. I started kind of living with it, so that's okay for me, and I hope you like the name as well. Alana's Daily Life, Galaxy Kitty, Isabella Rodriguez, Slot Gamer, Small Dino, Jasmine the Gamer, Sakina Sakim, King Awesome, Ella Bella Vlogs, Flower Power, all asked me, what inspired you to do YouTube, or who inspired you to do YouTube? Well, a very good friend of mine called Looking for Diamonds told me that my houses were really good in Blocksberg, and she said like, you should make videos on YouTube about it. I was like, sure, no one will watch me. So I uploaded a 2.5k house, which wasn't good at all at that time. There weren't any ceiling lights and such, so I placed outdoor lights on the floor, and it wasn't a good house. Then I made the 5k house and the 10k house, and the 10k house kind of got popular, so it motivated me to continue doing YouTube. I also watched Alex a lot back in the day, and I was like, hey, I want to be like him. He's doing a great job on YouTube, and I kind of want to be like him. So I kind of was dreaming about it, but I never knew I would get to 40,000 subscribers and even more. So I got really lucky, I think. I get inspired every day to do YouTube, thanks to all of you. Polar Bears are cool, Cannon Club, 21 Piolets, It's Koalin, Small Dino, Leah Ree, Jennifer Parkinson, and Don't Do That asked me, do you have any pets? Yes, I got some pet rats, and I got a Daegu, and at home my parents have 3 cats and a pond with fishes in them. I do have some pictures of my pet rats, so I'm gonna just show you one right now. Oh, and my favorite animal is a panda because they're super funny to watch. Now it's time for some questions about Roblox and Blocksberg, and the first question is by Crystal Crafter. Hi Brampy, I want to know why you love Blocksberg and Roblox so much. I love it so much because it's a really cheap platform for everyone to go on to. It's easily playable and easily downloadable, and I just love the variety of players on there. I know there's not a lot of adults, but I have met some adults in my time being there, and it also has a lot of games where if you don't have much time or you're just not into doing a lot of things that day but you would just want to play a game for fun, then that's there as well. So I just like the variety of the entire Roblox system. Alan Conseco Ramirez asks, how would you rate Blocksberg on a scale of 1 to 10? I think right now it would be an 8 or an 8.5. I really like the game so far, but there's still a lot of room for improvement. Fluffy Plays Roblox says, why do you love Blocksberg, and when was your first time playing it? My first time was in 2016. Well, I think my first time was in February 2016. There wasn't a lot in the game. There was one type of roof, there weren't sliding doors, no ceiling lights, only a few cars if I'm correct. You couldn't do much as in automatic placement and advanced placing and such. So that wasn't there as well, and I really like how the game is going so far. Imperfected Gamer 834 says, how long have you been playing Roblox? P.S. I love your videos. Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to you as well. I have been playing Roblox since December 19, 2015, so I'm quite new compared to other players. Just Smile says, how much time do you need to figure out what to build and what's the best tip for a starter on Blocksberg? It really depends. Sometimes I go days without knowing what I want to build, and I'm just sitting there and just watching my empty plot and be like, what should I do today? And then I end up building something, and then I end up scrapping it, of course. But sometimes it just takes like 10 minutes for me to come up with an idea. So it's really depending on my mood. And what's the best tip for a starter on Blocksberg? Don't remove the starter house immediately when you join the game. I know it gives you a little bit of money, but you need the basic needs to go to work. And if your mood is up at 100%, you'll make more money than when you're stinky or when you're hungry or sleepy or whatever mood that can get low. It's better just to keep the starter house and remove it once you get the money to build something else. Ava Bear's question, what is your favorite thing about Blocksberg? My favorite thing about Blocksberg is being able to go to other people's houses. I used to play The Sims a lot before I played Blocksberg, and the only thing I really missed there, well, in The Sims 4 I miss cars and garages, or garages of course, but that's another thing. But what I really missed in The Sims was like being able to see other people's builds and visit them with your sim. And what I also really like about Blocksberg is that you can build a house and then you could play in it yourself instead of creating a character and going into that house with that character. It's a little different when you can play it by yourself. Oh my god, what a name. OMQ lol Natalia is the Five Nights at Freddy's SL fangirl. The question is, do you enjoy Roblox? I hate it so much. No, I love it. I love it. Ceredes GT asks, is it hard for you to play Roblox and your computer is gaming? It's not really hard for me to play Roblox. And I have a computer at home, which is a gaming computer. I can share the specs if you want me to. And then I also have a MacBook Pro for on the go, and I really like to edit my videos on that one. Antara Agarwal asks, do you know Coeptus in real life? No, I don't. That Untamed Gamer asks, do you ever get bored of Blocksberg? Hi, other potato people. Yes, I get bored of Blocksberg all the time, but I always come back there somehow. I don't know what it is, but it keeps me going back. But I do have a lot of times where I join Blocksberg and then I think, what am I doing here? Like, am I supposed to do something, or Am I supposed to build, but I don't want to build because it's too much work, and then I just end up sitting there just thinking like, what can I do now? And then, I don't know, I just sit there. So yes, I do get bored of Blocksberg at times. Do you? Kimberly Gallen says, hi Brampy, what is one of your most favorite games in Roblox? I play Blocksberg a lot, of course I do, but then I also like smaller games like, or mini games like Mining Simulator and Lab Experiment. And then I also play Survive Disasters because it's always fun to like get the stress of not dying, you know? Captain Chrissy Gaming Roblox Gameplays asks, have you ever considered doing a Blocksberg build with other builders on Blocksberg? If so, who would you choose? Well, I would love to do that, but it's sometimes really hard to get the schedules right to build together. I also would love to build with fans, but if I build with one fan, I would have to build with every fan, and I don't really have the time for that. So that's kind of sad. I've also been thinking about letting people build on my plot, but if they draw things that aren't allowed in Roblox, I could get banned for it, so that wouldn't be a great idea either. If I could choose who I would build with, I would definitely choose Froggy. I like his style of building, and I like how detailed everything is. Like, I get so jealous of Froggy. No, he's a really great builder. Serena van der Woodsen asks, how do you know the owner of Blocksberg? Well, funny story actually. I used to glitch money and I had about $1 billion in Blocksberg. That's how I started my speed builds on YouTube. And I got discovered and my money got wiped. So I texted the owner of Blocksberg and we've been talking ever since, basically. What is your favorite building you did in Blocksberg? That's a very good question, Omri. My favorite building would probably be my tropical house. I lived in that house for a really long time. And then I also like the one-story build I did. Yummy Pepperoni says, hi Rampy, I've been watching your vids for months now and I really love it. Thank you. I just want to ask that, how did you know Roblox? Hope you picked my answer. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much for sticking with me for months already. I discovered Roblox while I was playing on my tablet, and I was on the Play Store. Yes, it was an Android tablet. How dare I? I was just browsing the Play Store and I saw a game called Roblox, and I downloaded it and I got into the disaster survival game. And I thought that was the only game on Roblox, but it was weird that so many people were playing it because it was just a normal game and it was on tablet. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna look it up on PC and I'm gonna see. And then I discovered that there were a whole bunch of other games, so I just started playing Blocksberg basically every day since then. Roblox Playtime asks, why don't you make jailbreak videos? I only make videos I enjoy, wink wonk. Jalisco's Finest says, do you live in the house you build when you play for fun on Blocksberg, or do you never touch Blocksberg until you're gonna record another speed build? Well, I sometimes do live in the houses I build. It depends on how I feel. Sometimes I just build a house and after that I think I don't really like to live here, so I'm just gonna remove it. But the houses I really do like and I really like to live in, I just keep in my house slots. I think I have about 27 house slots right now. So yes, I do keep the houses I want to build, or I want to keep, sorry. The Pianist says, what update do you want to happen in Blocksberg, like school, a phone, etc.? I want condos, like an empty apartment building you can have. You can build your own terrace on it and just decorate it yourself, build walls inside, just like a square box you get and you can build in it, but it's really high up in the sky so you can see everything on the map. That would be so cool for me. And also just more stuff that is interactive, like new jobs or just stores or whatever, iPhone stores, Apple stores, I don't know. Ria Tapen asks, hi Bramby, I want to ask, how did you become a millionaire in Roblox Blocksberg? I worked a lot on a different account, not on my main account, because I get recognized a lot and then I want to talk to you guys, so I work on a different account and then I transfer the money. But also a lot of you have donated me in the past time I did YouTube, so that's really cool as well. So that's how I became a millionaire. Logan Hartsock and tens of others have asked me, well, in the time I did YouTube, probably a few thousand, but hi, I wanted to know if you could build me a house in Blocksberg because I love your vids, and I know it's not really something you can answer in a Q&A, but I still just putting it out there. Well, I get that question hundreds of times a day, and if I were to say yes to you, I would have to say yes to everyone, and it wouldn't be fair for other people that I built you a house and they don't have a house when they asked me to do one. And if I were to say yes to everyone, I just wouldn't have any time to sleep, eat, drink, or do the normal stuff humans do. So I'm sorry, but I cannot build you a house. It's also in the description of most of my videos. Violet Fire, Alexa Guerrero, Hanan, Galaxy 9 Stars, The Intro Maker, Zoe Barlow, Leah 123412 numbers, Ivan Kim, Lekopar, Annias That Girl, Skin For You APH, Max Power Plays, Princess and Nicole Sisters Vlog, Fuzzy Friend, Social, all ask me questions about my YouTube channel, how I wanted to start YouTube. I started YouTube at a very early age, but I removed those videos. I started making videos about songs and I lowered the pitch and I made it a male version, per se. But I uploaded my first speed build on January 21st, 2017. How did you make your YouTube career successful? I don't know. I really don't know. I guess I just got really lucky. And what do you do with hate comments? Well, I used to care a lot about dislikes and hate comments, but now when I get a hate comment, I usually go to their channel and I see videos with 2 or 3 views and they have about 5 or 6 videos, and then I think to myself, is it jealousy because they don't have as much views? I don't know, it might be rude of me to say, to be honest, but I used to care a lot. Now I care a little bit less, but I should be able to ignore it at some point because I do care still about hate comments. Get ready for an utter big list of names: Vambu, Crazy Potato, Jennifer Allardis, Susan Martinez, Frilly467, Bubbles Plays, Cookies Fun Vits, Mugboy10, Emily Sinclair, Emily Plays Games XOXO, Lil Jokers 3445, Rue Plays, Johnny Games, Aussie Attack, all asked me where were you born, how old are you, and when are you born. I was born December 18, 1996 in Belgium, and I'm 21 years old. Pen Plays Roblox, Daffad Noob, 9 Cats Roblox, Jakey Boy, Monica Sosa, Fimian Raw, Justin Hernandez, Crystally Builds, Nike JDM, Gucci Lana all asked me, what is your real name? My real name is Bram, and it's pronounced Bram in Dutch. I wish I had something more special to say to all of you. Then Finmian also asked me, what is your favorite color? I think my favorite color is burgundy. Zero Fred Plays, Cameo Robloxian, it's Courtney, Nittery, and Maisie Squad TV asked me, what do you use to edit and record your videos? I edit my videos in Final Cut Pro X. I used to edit my videos in Premiere Pro, but that was way slower than Final Cut Pro. I record my videos usually with OBS. On my MacBook, I use a PowerSoft screen recorder. So Neko Cookie, Super Maui, Renee Kassir, Professional Internet Gamer, Idol, Gulino Gaming, and it's Courtney all asked me, where are you from, what's your nationality, and what languages do you speak? I live in Belgium. It's a very small country in Europe. There's about 11 million people living here. I speak Dutch, French, English, a tiny bit of German, and I'm trying to learn Swedish, but I'm not really moving on with it. So I'm gonna try say something in every language I know. Hallo, mijn naam is Bram en ik hou van video's maken. Salut, mon nom est Bram et j'aime bien faire les vidéos sur YouTube. Hallo, mein Name ist Bram und ich liebe dich. And hey, mijn naam is Bram. Oh, eu quero varm café. Christian Martinez asks, are you considering a career in architecture, and or interior design? If so, does creating houses on Blocksberg give you the aspiration for either of these careers? I was dreaming of becoming an architect when I was just about 11 or 12 years old. But now I kind of gave up on that dream because you have to count in plumbing and other stuff as an architect, and I hate plumbing and electricity and such. So I built more out of a hobby than I want it to be a job. I think I will pursue a job in graphic design. What's your most embarrassing secret? Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna be super honest. When I was 14 or so I've had a bladder problem for about my entire life, and I probably will have it for the rest of my life, where if I have to pee, I really have to pee. And I was in class and I had to pee real bad, so I asked the teacher, can I go to the bathroom please, because I really have to pee. And the teacher was like, no, and I don't believe you're ill, or well, you're ill. I got the bladder problem, so I don't believe you have that, and you can't go to the bathroom. And I really had to pee, so I peed my pants a little bit, and the class took 2 hours, and the principal came in, and we had to go to the front to sign papers, and I peed my pants a little bit, and I was so shy, so I walked the rest of the day with my hands in front of my pants, but it was so bad. I was so embarrassed, and I hope no one saw it. I didn't get a reaction on it, so I think I hid it pretty well. Luckily that day I wore black pants. I still remember that day very well, so that was my most embarrassing secret. Karen asks, have you ever friended a fan and became great friends and still are to this day? Don't worry, we won't spam you asking to be your friend. My answer to that is yes, I've become friends with some fans, and I actually learned a lot from them. Some of them have great builds, and I take inspiration from them, so it's always nice to meet fans and become friends with them. Sometimes it's a bit harder, sometimes it isn't. And it's just so nice to be able to talk to you, and how close you actually are to one another on the internet. It's really cool. Elizabeth asks, are you rich in real life? Well, I don't see rich as in having a lot of money. Of course you need money to survive and have food and drinks and such. But I see rich more in having a good bond with your parents and having a happy life and living the life you want it to live. So in that case, I am really rich. My parents are very supportive. My YouTube is going great, so thank you so much for that as well. So in that sense, yes, I am rich. You are a good YouTuber, or YouTuber good are you? Edit, thank you so much, I feel special, Bram. Are good YouTuber you? Rex the Bear asks, how old are you? What's your real name? Where or when did you find Roblox? Who is the best Blocksberg builder? I answered the first 3 questions, so 21 Bram, and I found Roblox on tablet. And who is the best Roblox Blocksberg builder? My favorite Blocksberg builder is Froggy Hops. Pineapple Cutie 10 says, will you ever do a Draw My Life? Also, I love your channel. Thank you so much for loving my channel. I would love to do a Draw My Life, but I don't think I'm popular enough now. So I wish maybe in the future we can do that. Stop It asks, does people in your school or work know you do this, and do they support you? I actually haven't told a lot of people. Like, my closest friends know that I do YouTube, but most people in my school don't know that. And my parents know as well. They weren't very supportive in the beginning because I used to work in an amusement park at a minimum wage, and they were very scared that if I quit that job due to YouTube, they were like, shouldn't you get a real job? And then they saw my income, and then they got very supportive of it, so they kind of changed as well. Annette Waddle says, Bram, congratulations, and you inspire me to become a YouTuber, so thanks for that question. Do you film videos as a full-time job, and does YouTube make you feel relaxed? Thank you so much. I love to hear that I inspire people. I never could have expected that I inspire people to make videos, and it makes me feel so special, so thank you so much for that. And your question, I do it more of as a student job because I'm still in college, and it makes me enough to consider it a student job. So I was able to quit the job at the amusement park I was talking about earlier, thanks to YouTube and thanks to all of you. Why, Brampy? Why? Piper My Cuckoo says, if you had to change one video, what one would you choose? If you had to delete a video, which one would you choose? If you had one wish, what would it be? If I had to change one video, I think just my first voiceovers. I'm still working on my voiceovers. I'm getting a little better, but I was really shy when I just started out, and I didn't edit them at all. So if there was a silent in it, like a 10-second silence, I didn't cut that out. So it was like, and then it was silent, and it was so weird. It was, oh my god, I don't know. I would change those videos. And if I had to delete a video, which would you choose? Well, they're already deleted, so also the voiceovers. And if you had one wish, what would it be? I don't know, just more acceptance in the world, I think. I feel like there's a lot of racist people on the internet, and also what I wish for is people to be less politically correct, maybe. But I don't know, that's just one wish. So my one wish would be that people would be more accepting of other people. Hey Brampy, do you mind if you do like step-by-step tutorials on Blocksberg, because when you do them, they are speedy. Also, I have no famous friends on Roblox. I read the description and it says that you do not accept friend requests, but please. I'm planning on doing another step-by-step house. I know the videos are speedy, you could slow them down a little bit in the video settings, but still they are too speedy for some people. So yes, I'm planning on doing another step-by-step video, and yes, I cannot accept your friend requests because I have almost 20,000 friend requests. That's more than followers I have on Roblox. So that's kind of sad for all of us, to be honest. But if I were to accept you, I had to accept everyone. So I'm sorry for that. Shout out to XX Soggy Waffles XX. How do you come up with these house IDs? By the way, I made one of your houses in Blocksberg. Can you make GFX? I kind of want to learn how. And can you make slime or just simply buy it and then play with it? Savage. I love your vid so much. Thank you. Well, first question has been answered. Second question, I cannot make GFX. I'm so bad at it. I really need to learn how to do it, to be honest. And then can you make slime and simply play with it? I wish, but I'm too shy to do videos. Do you love me? 'Cause I love you. Yes, I love you. Blue Gacha asks favorite song. Very good question, but that's so hard to answer. I think my all-time favorite song would be House of the Rising Sun by the Animals, and then my favorite song at the moment, what do I listen to most at the moment? I listen to Paramore quite a lot lately, since they made their new video clip, so I kind of like that. But I don't know if I had to pick one song at the moment which I really like. I don't know what I would pick, to be honest. I think Praying by Sam Smith, or Pray by Sam Smith. I really like that song at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna pick that one. What's your third favorite reptile? Well, I like snakes, geckos, chameleons. I would say chameleon is my third favorite reptile, yes. Do you like cheese? Oh yes, I love cheese. The Amazing Banana asks, if you could go to any time period in the past, the future, or what time period would you go to, and what would you do there? Oh wow, that is such a hard question, but it's a very smart one. I don't know what I would do. I would probably stay in the present, because I would be terrified if I was in another timeline. I wish I could say something more interesting, but I think that's my answer. Sorry. Have you ever kissed someone? Has anyone ever said anything inappropriate in your videos that you had to block the chat box? Actually, I think they did, but I don't really block the chat box because if I make videos, it's probably Roblox players watching and they know what's going on in the chat box sometimes, and I don't really have the time to like read the chat the entire time and then block out everything that has been said, because oh my god, in Blocksberg the fights get crazy at times. My goodness. Defuse Walter asks, what were the games you played before you were recording Blocksberg, even games before Roblox? That's a very interesting question, thank you very much. As a kid, I used to play Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 and The Sims 2. That was my life. I played it almost every single day, and I just loved those games. And I also had a Nintendo DS and a PSP, which I played a lot. I played a lot of Vice City Stories, and then on my Nintendo, I played Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games and Nintendogs. And then when I got a bit older, I got into City Skylines, Planet Coaster, Ark Survival Evolved, but I kind of quit that right now, so that's not an option anymore. And then yeah, House Flipper, but that's temporarily. I don't think I will play it for a long time. Jack the Crazy Guy Roblox asks a lot of questions. I'm gonna answer the questions that I didn't answer yet. So what do you think your haters deserve? I think they deserve some sort of respect and mentality. And Pepsi or Coca-Cola? I prefer Coca-Cola, but give me Dr. Pepper, please. Rachel asks, Bram, what is your favorite type of food? Oh my god, mac and cheese, probably. HMJ asks, do you know how to code in Lua? No, I don't, sadly. My sister asked, why does he talk like that? I thought that was so rude. It depends on talking like what, but I'm talking like myself, so I'm kind of happy with that. Ellie asks, can you begin Fortnite videos? Well, I only make content I enjoy making, and I don't really enjoy playing Fortnite. Izzy Turek asks, do you play Minecraft? Actually, I never played it. I played a pocket version, but never on PC, so I don't play Minecraft. My Bat Channel asks, what would you do if your channel wasn't based on building and showcasing? Well, I wouldn't have a channel based on building and showcasing. Will you ever make a fan group of yourself? I do have a fan group on Roblox. It's linked in every description on every of my videos. And I also have a Twitter page, so you can follow me there if you want to. What's your favorite color? Asks Givlet. I'm very curious. My favorite color would be sea green and burgundy, but I prefer burgundy. Hey, it's Bay asks, do you prefer waffles or pancakes? Oh my god, that is so hard. I think waffles, but with Nutella. Zainab Ali asks, do you have brothers or sisters, and how much? I have one brother and he's 2 years older than me, so he's 23 right now. Altswag asks, do you watch the FIFA World Cup? And if you do, what team are you cheering for? Well, I don't watch it because I'm not very interested in soccer. I think it's a lot of political business and a lot of money involved, but that's just a personal opinion, so I do understand the joy of it, and I'm cheering for Belgium if I have to cheer anyways. Who are you cheering for? I hate GDG Baby. Okay. Stephen Jackson asks, What's your lucky number? I think my lucky number is 6 if I had to pick one, but I don't really believe in lucky numbers. Do you have a lucky number? 23 Samantha asks, can you do speed builds? Yes, I've been doing them since I started YouTube. It's what got me quite big on YouTube, if I can say that. I do one speed build every Friday. It used to be a little bit more, but I tone it down a little bit. So if you go to my channel, you can find over 100 speed builds or even more. So I hope you enjoy them. Candy Play says, do you get stressed about making videos? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I procrastinate so much, especially with things I started and then I was like, I don't really like doing them anymore, and I procrastinate so much that when the day comes that the video needs to be uploaded, I still need to record that video, and then what I do is stress about, I need that video up, it needs to be quick. So yeah, sometimes I do get stressed about making videos. Team Laurel. Jeremy Fias asked, can you give me Robuxes? I never heard of Robuxes and I don't know what they are, so I can't, I'm sorry. RetroPixel asked, will you marry me? I do. Bellbuilds asks, can I be the last question with a heart? Of course you can. So that was it. I tried to answer as many questions as I could. I'm sorry if your question hasn't showed up here, but I couldn't just put every question in I received. But thank you so much for being active and being there and just watching my videos and asking the questions. You're such a great audience. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe.